Salam. Welcome to the road between Jerusalem and Jericho, where the parable of the Good Samaritan could have taken place. I'm Salim Anfous, I'm a Palestinian Christian, and I'll be your tour guide for today. Luke 10:25, the parable of the Good Samaritan. Now, the parable of the Good Samaritan, like any other parable that Jesus gave, it wasn't something that was out of the understanding and the context of the local people then and today. When Jesus talked about the story of the Jew who was traveling from Jerusalem all the way the road that we see that leads to Jericho, and we can see from the mountains and the view around us, it's a perfect spot, if you can imagine it, for the thieves to be hiding, to wait for the right chance and the right person to attack. And then we see the story of the priests and the Levites leaving the Jew, almost dying on the side of the streets, going to Jerusalem to worship. But then a Samaritan who was walking by, he sees the Jewish person, doesn't care about where he comes from or who he is. He helps him, and then he takes him to an inn. We see from this story that Jesus chose an unlikely hero to demonstrate the definition of loving a neighbor. Yet he wants us to expand that definition and knowledge, that loving a neighbor could actually include even the enemy, which today it is a must and it's required for us to follow that path. And as Jesus said, let's all go do likewise. If the story of a Good Samaritan or similar stories interest you, we encourage you to subscribe and become a monthly member in our Ko-fi site, Virtual Pilgrim, where there you and I will deep dive into these places, these sites, and these stories. See you there.